everyone. Mike V Power Hour. Looking at the list right now as I see, and thank you for always participating, literally, not literally. How else would that be taken? BYON, Mick. First of all, I'm glad you caught it, and I'm glad you didn't think that you missed it when you didn't catch it. Look at that reversal. Now they got him. That looked like it was over, BYON. But you know what? It is a good stock. I'm not going to lie. DDD's there. You want to be short DDD, triple D's, have a nice day. Let me go to the list right now. A couple of other ones. J-Norm, they got room. They still have room. STNE, the payment providers of the European sector of Brazil, PAGS. Now they're really going to go. XP. This is in the face of PayPal. BP. Takeovers still in play. I'm being facetious. Stocks working now. Planeteer. Let's see how they. 102. Did it give back some? Yes. Planeteer. VIX. Interesting. Look who we have at the earnings. Okay. It's you know what? Right before I came here, I literally had a huge downtick. Right. This is right here. Trump says he was torn on signing a memo. Here it is. Hold on. Trump says if Iran were to retaliate and try to kill Trump, Iran would be obliterated. Marking it like an 80, a nice downtick. Okay. Most active on the day. This is who has earnings. You know what? Most active on the day. Sound. Now they like it. 3 days up on Sound. Okay. You know what? Let me get into who has earnings. It's irrelevant. It's not irrelevant. You're going to go back to them if they're weak. After the close, AMD, Google, Snap, CMG, EMPH. They're taking Fizzler calls. Somebody wants to get sexy in front of EMPH. Fizzler's taking a lot of calls today. So CSIQ, I'm not going to lie. Not in them, but you never know. CMG has earnings. Do you trust it? I'm not quite sure. It should have went by now, but you know what? It very could easily pull and eat. Or it could, next. Refiners work, led by MPC's earnings. ESX is taking flow a while out. I'll get back. That's vague. MPC, we're back. One day, no, which is the PBF, we're back. Gonna get to this. Let this settle a little bit. Matter of fact, I might not even care. All right. In the morning, Uber, Disney, Fubo is the one taking calls. The baby Disney, if you will. Fubo. All right. What else? That whole group has been taking kind of sector. Spotify. Gap and go at the high. Spotify. Maybe some of these cool off a little bit. The Dems of the world who have gone up 53 to 65 in 2 days range. Maybe they cool off. Maybe they don't. Netflix, see if it holds 100. Amazon, of course, taking calls all day long. Let's see what happens there. Don't know. ASTS. Now they're really talking about it. Lewis. How about where's this NU? Not to rub it in, Jeff. It's not to rub it in. You did all right. Still, Jeff top ticked it still, but XP. Yeah. Stocks taking long-term calls. Bottom line. Nova, Bitcoin below 100,000. EVLV taking calls. EVLV taking calls. Here you go. You like money? EVLV taking calls. Chart, mean reversion. We'll do some due diligence after. No, when I get finished here, I'll let you know what's going on. All right. Previous stocks that have had range that I have to point. I feel I have to. I don't want to go into any quotes, but stock like KD at earnings. Okay, turning around now. Turning around. Apple. Sure, Dale talked about that. Regan, the first one that was emblematic of how the market was going to act. Regan. I implore everybody, please, to go back to PEGH this morning. This is not only going to be a situation about Regan, which is, by the way, used to be a best of breed. It's been cut in half in the last 4 months. Regan, 120. So how this acted today, whether a bottom is put in, there's the weekly, I'm not quite sure. But the stock went from 660 to 712. I actually pointed it out. Isn't he taking calls? I don't know. I just don't know. There it is. This could either be a filling of a gapper in base time, or you never know. Of course, you never know. Uber taking calls off the board, still into earnings. Lyft, same thing. Talked about it yesterday into the resistance, not quite sure. Oklo died, everybody was in the pool. Bitcoin below 2,000, not quite sure. Don't care. But some of our members look at their stocks. GTLB, nice job, Jeff. General Motors. Come on. BKSY has been hot. New sexy name. There it is. Did it have more in it? I don't know. Listen, don't get spoiled. You know what I mean? Not everything has. Oh, by the way, I'm still in Estee Lauder. By the way, bounced. This one bounced naturally, but I'm in Elf. I'm down 9,000. I'm down $2.90 in Elf. Last trade was what, 86? Elf. I had it too. It was up in it. There's Elf. All right. The small positions can turn into big losers. I'll show you what I have, as I always do. The truest, my best part of me. I don't know why I'm apologizing, being transparent like there's anything else. 3,000 from 89.40. All right, there's the weekly on Elf. All right, I know it's $89. The shorts could very well take it down 10%, it'd be down 8. Am I going to add to it? No, I'm going to offer it out. Wrong timing. Next. I'm not going to add to it. I don't care if it goes down. You know what? I'm going to get out of some of it. I don't need to. That's the right, you know what? The right thing to do. None of this. Big daddies. Last I looked, Caterpillar had the 200-day support, if you will. Ugh. Well, that had its chance, man. That's no good. UPS. As we call it on the board, UPS. IBM, new highs. Goes with KD, by the way. That was the spinoff talking about it. Sienna, Range, GLW, this EVLV, let's watch it. That's taking calls for anybody that likes those. Mick, where are you? Write it down. If you're not in it, get yourself a demo and get in it. Triple D. When I look at that, it's the 3D printing. Oh, SSYS got taken over. Oh, no, it did. Look at it. Look at the 3D printing sector. Even BlackBerry's ripping from what I. Why don't they, okay, now we're getting back in that. Formulating plan. What's wrong? How does Children's Place not squeeze people's faces off down here? I'm taking up every other dog. Actually, it's more technology related than what I see. That's why I'm not taking these things up. All right, let me get into any action. It's about time for Dwayne to say hello. Dwayne, where are you? How's children's separation anxiety? You know what, Cliff? I punted to Cliff. You know what? I'm not surprised. I hope Cliff, you know, Jeff, if you know anything about me. Yeah, that one could go. I swear to God, I'd be the first one. Just like I hope Cliff makes NU look like a scalp. But I get it. Now it might go, but I'm going to do yourself a favor. And I don't believe this. You know, I don't believe in it. But it's just not me. And not to say that I don't buy things down here. I get it. It's a little bit more macro. It's leveraged to U.S. steel. It's got a situation. I get it. Please keep me abreast. And if you're anything like Mick, you'll let me know how it goes up every day. Only kidding, Mickey. Love you, kid. Look at my Twitter feed. Oh, I can't sign out. Then the whole thing will wipe out. Okay, let's look at the tweets. Trump confirms he will wind down U.S. aid. I want to let the states run the schools. All right, he's perchirping. That's emblematic, symbolic of the times. This is new time. He chirps. Be aware for false moves. Be aware for good moves. Get your prices. Be a pro. Don't flinch. Look at these earnings. EMPH. I wouldn't touch that with coach's money. No, I'm only kidding. I will speak to China. So there's no rush to speak to China. That delays the situation. China's going to be more. I wish speak to them, tell them where we stand, let some volatility go. It's tough being on the other side of those China stocks. All right, another one. Listen, like I talked about with Coach this morning, I'm aware. Could be a rug pull at any time. Maybe UPS, Caterpillar, General Motors, Merck. Merck, my God, I stayed away from this. What a blue chip. Okay, is this tech stocks saw an inflow of 7 billion was the largest since last September. Well, it's the beginning of the year. Funds are reinvesting dividends and everything like that. Fox, the whole group's acting well. Fox, Fubo, Disney, got to get in the cable sector. Roku, they're acting well. Wolf, not interested. ASTS, our friend Rev likes it. All right, let me finish up here. What time is it? Oh, God, group's acting well. Fox. Comment on Kodak. All right, I got a comment on Kodak, Jeff. This is the comment. If you're going to be prepared to be in it, don't oversleep. This isn't the one that you overslept on and you had it? Oh, Kodak. Why'd you have to bring this up? Oh, God, a true fan of TGH would not bring this up to me now. A true fan of me. Look at this. Kodak. Being it. Listen, if I'm going to be in Kodak, it's not going to be. Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm in this for a penny. I'm in this for a freaking pound. Oh, it was Kit. I got you. Similar move. Similar, but Kit was a good trade too. I'm not going to lie. I hope it works out like Kit. Kit worked. Kodak. You know what? I didn't see calls. Maybe it's good I didn't see calls. I can't lie. What's the volume? I have to go to my quotes. I'll look at it last. Because then if I look at my quotes, I'm going to get distracted and start firing away. Kodak. It's on the screen. They even get the highlighter. Trade even Stewie's. Stewie. Telling people to take Google into earnings. Man, I'll tell you, it's getting a little giddy. Oh my God. Binance wants more lows. Bitcoin reserve being studied. All right, Bitcoin's down. Okay, big deal. I mean a big deal. Trump says it would be fine to put American criminals in prisons in other country. All right. That's why they make Greenland. AMD bearish. All right, let's what's moving now. Let's leave it off. Okay. Percent losers. I hope it's 60 minutes. All Bitcoin related. Coin down $7. Percent gainers in 60 minutes. Come on, take one, Mike V. Quantum, rigatoni, APLD. It's all over. You know what's more energy related? That's what it says to me. Kit. I gotta look at Kodak now. No, Mick, I want to, you know what? The only one I have now is BEKE. And I'm wrong in it, but the active one, if you will. I got Baba, I got Baidu. I sold ZK. I sold EH this morning. I sold EH this morning. I'll tell you, 1718. Yeah, I'll show you where I sold EH. All here. Here's my sales. I had 8,000 of them. Fact. EH top tick, Mike V. There's 2100 sold 1740. Now it's in the middle. Well, I don't want to be stuck in the other things. You want to know why? Well, not know why. It's obvious. You know, I just don't want them. I don't want. Except when the trades as a group and they maneuver. I don't know. All right, AMD, you got AMD, you got Google. We got to look at Kodak. Mick, are you and Kodak? Come on, guys, you talk to each other. You're right in the same church, different pew with your stock selections. You like Kodak, Mick? Oh, God help me. Not in Kodak. Well, that's okay. I didn't think that you happen to be in it as well. No due respect. You like it. You got to follow this guy, Joe Cockle. He's actually very good. A little conceited. I get it. Who's no? Is that possible? BFLY. We're all chasing the same things. I'm friends with the guy. He knows. I live in Montana. I've been in front of the screen every day too. Butterfly Network. All right. That's what you say these days. This Butterfly Network Weekly. Okay. Now it's not, my wife asking me, oh my God, Pepsi. Merck, how'd Merck do today, Mike V? Well, look at that reversal. No, she's going to be saying, did Butterfly Networks follow through? Like, you bet it did. Did Planeteer top out at 106? Oh, yeah, it did. For a site stalled. And she's probably going to ask me, has that IBM bull flag for me? It's no longer. She knows better to say. Well, I see UPS is making 52 lows. Does that mean the trucking industry and prices going up? No. That's what everybody else should be asking too. How about the TPX I gave everybody? Nobody liked that one? Sorry, I gotta go. I'm going off on tangents. This guy's why what the one thing? He must be trading futures, Trump. Because he's coming, he always speaks at like between 3 Eastern and 4 Eastern. I don't know if he's positioning for futures or whatever. The smart money's at the close, but he's always talking at this time. There's the earnings. Snap taking calls right into gold. This is a sneaky bastard. It's been taking calls for a while, this Snapchat. I don't trust it as far as I could throw Coach or Jose. Taking calls. Amgen, what thing? I hope it goes up. It did. Little bounce. Gilead, any bounce? Hanging in there. Any bounce from Teva after the rip? I bet not. I haven't looked in a day or two. I bet not. Oh, come on, bounce for the people. How can you be bagged in Teva like that? This thing base, longer the base, the space. 16, you're looking at 22. He said finally. By the way, coming back down to that gap right here at 1680. Who knows? All right, I'll leave it there. All good. Thanks for participating. Remember, the things don't really at 20. You'd think if you saw PayPal down there. All right, Jeff, let me ask you a question. Does Kodak have calls? All right, this is what I'm thinking. Obviously, Kodak, at least to me, I don't think Kodak's an investment. Although for a retired boomer, you have a hell of a sexy stock selection. I applaud that. Why don't you buy some in the money calls? Instead, maybe I don't know what you buy. Let's say Kodak, 4,000 Kodak. You put whatever to work. Was that 30,000? Buy 5,000 worth of calls. If it's going to work, it's going to multiply exponentially. And if it doesn't, you're not going to get stuck and buried in this thing. All right, so use a little premium. You're good enough trader. Just an idea. You don't want to know I said that? I'm learning myself with that. That's what I would do. But I'm not retired yet. TSLL ripping. Tesla. Tesla flying. Donnie speaking. Donnie speaking is with Tesla. It's a minute chart. Okay, what else is going on? Let's look what's moving. All right, I'll get going. Be in the room, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Questions, I'm here. I want to answer. Okay. Thanks for sharing, guys. Good idea. And let me know what you think about the Kodak situation. I've had not good luck with calls. I haven't either. Been doing this for 29 years. I'm asking for advice. Meaning, I have no problem asking for advice, but I'm still trying to gather. I'm still asking for advice. I'm not gonna apologize. It is what it is. I'll take an idea. I mean, think about how hard it is for us to trade equities, or if you will, it is hard. And master that. I mean, it's just there's just it's like the Matrix. There's another skin under the layer of calls that I just don't want to give up at the moment and sacrifice to learn. But that's why they make TradeView market demos. Gilead taking calls. Oh, mad breath. Mike V, thanks for tuning in, guys. Coach, thanks for the video. See you.